Good afternoon. I'm reading Matthew's Gospel for you this afternoon for Pakistan. Stefan Heger is my name, and I'm pleased to share that Matthew was one of the 12 disciples who recorded the first Gospel in the New Testament, Injiil, Injiil. He was a tax collector, an outcast, cooperating corruptly with the Romans, and he was despised by the Jews. Now, let's see what he writes in chapter 9, verse 9, which is his bookmark. He doesn't write about himself in the first person, he writes in the third person, as a he, as Matthew. Okay, before we read the few verses now, we will look at chapter 1, okay, where family line of Jesus is there and Jesus is born. We've been reading that already. Chapter 2, the wise man from the east. Chapter 3, Jesus baptized by his cousin John the Baptist. And chapter 4, we read the temptation of Jesus through Satan. And then Jesus starts his work, preaching, teaching, healing the sick, driving out demons. Chapter 5, 6 and 7 is the Sermon of the Mount, which he went through very carefully about seeking the kingdom of God and the law and grace. Chapter 8, where Jesus comes down from the mountain and heals many publicly in Syria, Israel, Galilee, across the Jordan River. Then the cost of following Jesus, and then we reach chapter 9, Jesus heals, drives out demons. And in chapter 9, verse 9, Matthew is chosen by Jesus. Now, if we look carefully at Matthew, he is a changed person through Jesus Christ. He willingly followed him. The amazing thing about this whole story is that he, a accountant, writes detailed Jesus' life, 28 chapters, as we have it in the Gospel. So, how do we start? Read